So I'm going to be doing a, I guess, tutorial about how I do my natural hair. I typically style my natural hair when it's wet, so that's why I have this cute little, on my head. So let's go ahead and get started. So first, usually I style my hair like right away, so it's not like super dry. But I'm going to take my towel off. And I'm just gonna, I'll just lay that right there for now. And then I use a brush. You can also use a wide tooth comb, which it has like a little handle on it. But I use this, and I make sure I'm brushing like this way and not like this way, because that just creates more knots. So I kind of just hold my hair out like this and brush. And once it is like smooth enough, you can like turn your brush sideways. Okay, so I just keep brushing. And I typically like to brush my hair back all one way. Like this. Ah! Got my glasses. And that's pretty much it. So after I'm through brushing it back, I make sure that I go back through and just make sure that it is, all the tangles are out. Okay, so as you can see, I just pulled all the hair to the back like this. My next step is I like to use this mousse. And it's gonna look like a lot, but really isn't. So I like to obviously shake it, and then I like to just go, okay, that looks like a I got it. That looks like a lot, but it's not. And then what I like to do is I grab my hair with my other hand and I flip upside down. Let me see if you guys can see. Okay. Flip upside down like this, and I kind of just take my fingers and like run them back through. Then I take the product and I kind of like not really squish it a lot, but just roll it. And then I take it and I start going like this. And then if I do feel like I need a little bit more, I just put a little tiny bit. Now, depending on like the length and the thickness of your hair will determine how much mousse you use. So just keep that in mind. So I do that until I can see it's kind of, getting curly. And then sometimes I like to use this. And it's the Curl Enhancing Smoothie Thick Curly Hair Anti-Frizz Moisture and Shine. I hardly ever really like dig into this. I just I don't use that much because I don't want it to, that's actually too much. I don't like to use too much of it, but I just use a little bit and mostly focus on like the ends of my hair with that product. So just kind of doing that same motion. And then after I'm through with all of that, I take my regular hairspray and I like to just do a little kind of spritz. Okay. Whew. And then I flip back. And then I kind of go like this and really make sure I get the product in there. Okay. And that's what it'll look like wet. And then I kind of like to go in the mirror and just kind of, you know, scrunch it a little up here. And that is pretty much it. Yeah, and I know that typically people don't care to use mousse because they feel like it makes their hair kind of like it looks wet. It looks like this still when they use it. My hair dries and it will not look wet. Like I said, you have to use the mousse kind of based off the thickness and the length of your hair. So if your hair is shorter, you might not want to use too much mousse. You're really just trying to kind of help give the curls kind of more a relaxed, not a whole lot of frizz look. And that's why I use the mousse to just kind of help sculpt my hair. Also, I typically do not blow dry my hair when I wear it natural. I like to just air dry it because I feel like I get the best look and it also doesn't make it so frizzy. But if you are someone who does like to blow dry your hair, you can just use your blow dryer, but you can get a end that's called a diffuser. And I'm going to go show you what that looks like. Diffuser, this is an attachment that you can get for your blow dryer. What you would do is take the hair, place it on here like this, and you would just kind of do that same scrunchy motion but with the blow dryer on. I think I don't typically use that, but if you're in a rush and your hair is natural, then you can try using that. And then earlier I was talking about a wide tooth comb. This is what I was talking about, or this is what one looks like. I really recommend buying these even if you have curly, straight hair, whatever type of hair you have. It makes it a little bit easier to brush through wet hair, and it's not so like doesn't pull your hair as hard as like a regular brush. So I would recommend getting one of these too. And typically as you guys know, I do my hair first and then I start my makeup and things like that. So I would then put on some lotion. And this is the Jergens Ultra Healing. And I like this lotion because it's very hydrating to the skin. And I just put it all over. And I let it kind of, you know, soak into my skin. And then I would put makeup on top of that. So let's get started with that. And then I put my glasses on, and then as I'm waiting for my hair to dry, I'll clean or watch a show or something like that. So I am going to let my hair dry, and then I will be right back to show you guys what it looks like. Hey, I'm back, and my hair is dry. There's still some pieces that are kind of wet, but I have some errands to run today. But this is what it looks like. This is what it kind of looks like. As you can see, there are some pieces that are still a little wet. My hair takes about, to air dry, probably like, I wouldn't say an hour and a half to 2 hours. to just air dry completely. So, but yeah, this is the look. This is what it looks like when it's all dry. As I said, it is still, like, some pieces are a little wet, but this is what my hair looks like. Typically when I wear my hair natural as well, I go like this a lot just to give it, like, switch my side that I wear it on, just to give it a little more oomph. But I appreciate you guys for watching, and I really enjoyed making this video. So stay tuned, because I have many more coming your way.